education is a truly amazing choice for a career, and everyone who is part of it is important to the future of our world. Education is the basis of any growth and can mean the difference between achieving your dreams or letting them fall away. Many students in schools these days, though, who require extra help to get on the level they need to be at. Some require more than that, and others are so far from needing help that they are considered gifted. These individuals all make up the field of special education and the need for more specialized educators. Before you ever enter the classroom, however, you need a degree to work with these individuals. Penn State is one of these schools to offer such a program. When considering Penn State as the place to pursue a degree in education, the requirements can look daunting. To enter the major, a student must earn a 3.0 GPA, complete 80 hours of work experience, pass the 3 practice exams, and complete all the necessary courses. The courses can be split into 2 groups, general ed and major specific. With special educations, the requirements vary from the other education majors. The courses are easily the largest part of receiving a degree. General education credits take up roughly half of the courses needed to enter any major, and certain majors choose which electives you have to take. For the most part, general ed requirements are decided for you. By the time you finish these, you would have completed approximately 60 credits, which would qualify you to enter the major. The problem with this is that there are still other requirements that you have to do before entering the major. Certain required courses are also only offered at University Park, so many special ed majors have to transfer there early in order to gain entrance to their major. The major can also only be completed at University Park, though students can start at a smaller campus if they so desire. Along with these classes, you not only have to take them, but pass them with at least a C. In 3 semesters, you must maintain a collective 3.0 GPA or higher, and not even a 2.9 will suffice. A 3.0 is roughly a B average, so even though you only need a C to pass, you need much more to move forward. The classes are not always easy and will take time and studying in order to move on. Without the foundation, there is nothing to build on, and thus no way to go up. This shouldn't be a problem for most students who are accepted to Penn State. University Park requires a high school GPA of between 3.52 and 4.0 to gain acceptance. Keep doing what you did academically in high school and you should be fine. Once you get past the rush of classes, there are other requirements as well. The work experience is a large part simply because of the time it takes to complete. As a special education major, you need to complete 2 separate work experiences working with special needs children in different age groups. Each experience has to be at least 40 hours, and at least one of them has to be with children who are culturally, socially, or ethnically different from yourself. The children must also have varying levels of severity. Work experience can be time-consuming, and it takes effort to complete. Penn State offers many chances for students to get involved, and one program in particular is excellent for this. At the Lehigh Valley campus, an experience is offered called America Reads.
Well, America Reads is actually a national program that promotes literacy, and at the local level, it's an initiative that calls on college students like yourself to help children at the local partners that we have to read, because we believe that reading, if you're not successful at reading, odds are you will not be successful academically, because reading is a cross curriculum. So currently we have 2 elementary schools in the Allentown School District, Central, which is in downtown Allentown, and we have Roosevelt, which is in another part of Allentown, but it's also an inner city school. We also have an after-school program at the 6th Street Shelter, also located in Center City, Allentown. It's a homework club that they provide for the community, not just the students who stay at the shelter. And then we have 2 programs in Bethlehem. We have one at Marvine, also an elementary school, and we have one at Fountain Hill, also an elementary school. This semester that we're finishing up, we had 18 tutors, which really is about the most we've ever had, so that's been great. On average, it's usually 5 to 10 students a semester, so we were pretty lucky this semester. If you've been given or granted a work-study award, you can choose to use that award towards America Reads. And actually, because that's funded federally, you can actually get paid more per hour than our tutors get paid as wage paid here. So it's like $8.50 an hour versus $10 an hour for a work study. I would say that it provides a wonderful opportunity for any student who's considering education at all, because it will really either reinforce for that student that yes, education is what the direction, that I'm headed, that I want, or it will perhaps show you that maybe this is not your focus, or if you're working with elementary kids, perhaps you'll realize that perhaps secondary is the option for you, that because anyone will tell you it's absolutely very different to teach the younger students as opposed to at a middle school or secondary level. So really for all my students, whether they've been ed majors or not, it has overall been an absolutely positive experience for them.
Hey, so this sounds like a lot, and it sounds complicated. After all this, the last part should be easy, right? That depends on the type of learner you are. Some people have no problem taking tests and getting through the tests with little to no stress. Then there are the people with test anxiety who stress and worry and have a lot of trouble taking tests despite their intelligence. These people will have trouble. The last requirement are the praxis tests. There are 3, one in each of the areas of math, reading, and writing. To pass each test, you have to have a score of at least 173 on each test. You can choose to take them separately or all together in one 2-hour session. There's also another additional 4 praxis tests you must choose from to take, depending upon where your specialties will lie. This will come once you have completed your degree program and will ensure that you receive your teaching credentials. The specialty is your choice and is based upon what disability you would like to focus on. Just take your time and focus. Remember, at this point, you already have the information. You just have to use it. Choosing a major in college is a very big decision and not one to be taken lightly. Completing a major takes years of hard work and dedication. Special education teachers have to be dedicated to their work, and any teacher has to have certain qualities if they want to survive in the educational field. These qualities cannot be created or faked, and they have to be naturally inborn into the person. Patience, a love of children, an unquenchable thirst for knowledge, and a willingness to do whatever it takes, and natural leadership are all traits that, while not required for the degree, will enable a person to become the best teacher they can be, and an educator who is looked to as one of the good ones, who cares and isn't there just for the paycheck. It is often obvious who the best teachers are, and those are the educators that will push the next generation forward and create the future of our world. They're the ones who are irreplaceable.